All right, here we go. Welcome to the Polar Opposites podcast. We've worked out the name. We're on a roll. This is our first Wednesday episode. I didn't think we'd have it in us. I thought we'd do the first one, maybe do the Monday one, and then call it quits. But we're back. Wednesday. We're killing it.
Wacky Wednesdays. What's the name?
Well, yeah, we don't have a name. So, today we'll work out a name. So what do we got? We got the Frothy Fridays, we think, on Friday. We got Monday Weekend Warriors.
Yep.
We need a name for today. Maybe we'll pull up a few now.
Why Wacky not? Inflatable Wednesdays.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? So let's get up the old Chat GPT and
straight onto it. Chat GPT.
I reckon no mucking around.
How we going? Say anyway.
Good.
While we're doing that, should I give us a quick rundown?
I actually went to the dentist yesterday and I'm feeling a bit numb and a bit rough still. I had to get some fill-ins actually. I went all my life without any fill-ins or any dramas, and then I stopped going for a while because I thought I was invincible. And then now I waited too long, and now my teeth is I'm just filling boy.
Filling boy. I know I'm hearing around the traps that they call you small jaw. Small.
Oh, yeah. So the dentist, shout out, I don't know. I don't know his name, but he's ledge. But he hates me. Every time I roll in, he's like, I hate this bloke because I can't get my mouth open. For some reason, I don't know. I think that it's really just not much. But the Zinger burger is about the max.
The max Zinger burger. So you can't have a double zing?
Well, they're the doubles anyway, aren't they? It's the dirty Zingers. But yeah, it's some reason. There's something going on. So he hates me. He doesn't like when I come in. But I think I'm done with the dramas now of the teeth. So
yeah, we'll get flossing. Brush your teeth twice a day.
Yeah.
Floss.
Well, the thing was that my drama was I was like over brushing. So, when we go on holidays, red hot summer tours down at Ballarat, the boys always, get angry at me because it's like 3 a.m. and I've got my toothbrush out and I'm brushing for the last hour of the night. I'm over brushing, so I'm like destroying my gums. And
like too hard or just too much?
Too hard, too much, too hard of a toothbrush. So they've got me on a softer brush.
This is good stuff.
It's good to know, that these things exist. But
I'm
about a year away from ripping them all out and just getting some falsies, so...
So Wednesday podcast, is that what we're writing in?
So yeah, you go on your side. Give us a Wednesday podcast. Two brothers.
Yep.
Verse, maybe like a bit of a midweek something. Midweek blues, midweek something.
Yeah, okay, a bit of midweek madness or something.
Yeah, my eyes are still rattled from the what would you call them the other day? The old eyeliner drama is still happening, but hopefully
the eyeliner. They actually got a bit of some views on that. That's another thing I want to talk about while I'm getting this up.
The shorts.
The YouTube shorts.
What's happened?
The algorithm, I'm not sure what's happened. We started off hot with a couple of really, really good shorts, and the other ones have been just as good, I think, or similar. And we've put up 4 or 5 videos and we've got a total of 1 view. Yeah,
something's definitely happened and they must have striked us or something like that because it went from 800 down to nothing.
One view. So throw us a YouTube short and give us a watch. I'm gonna get going a link tree soon, so people can hit the link tree. We'll have YouTube, TikTok, Insta, Facebook.
I love that. Yeah,
so that'll be all done. But yeah, Wednesday podcast. What are we gonna call it? We've got the Wednesday podcast. 2 brothers with different interests.
Give us
and
something
we need a name to kind of to make it a bit.
Just like everyone's different. Everyone's got a different vibe because. We're back to because we need a name because we're not using those things again. That's a Monday job. Those frames.
I'm back to green screen.
We're back to green. So
what's this about?
Old Jimmy's going to have to whip up something else for us when we work out this name.
Oh, okay.
So by the time we get a name, logo comes up, backdrops come up, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. So now I seriously can't do 2 things at once. So I've already got 4 words down. So if you want to do a monologue, what do you got? What else do we have?
Okay, you just keep doing that. Yeah. It's hard to run a whole thing. Well, what do we got here? I've got a few things here. I'm going to start with Hasbulla. You know Hasbulla?
I know Hasbulla, yeah.
So how old do you think Hasbulla is? Just from curiosity, yeah.
He'd be 13.
Yeah, so he's 20. So you're one of those guys.
What do you mean?
A lot of people don't know how old he is, which is fair enough. I didn't either. So
I would have thought it's not a bad guess.
No, that's not a bad guess. Well, he's 20, right? But he's gone to jail. They've got him.
What do you mean?
The poor bloke. So he's all over the internet. Number 1 sensation around the world. He's gone to jail.
So
he's been filmed at some this is what I'm reading. Let's go.
Your headline reading. I hope this is real life.
Let me bring this up. Hasbulla. So from my reports, the young fella, who is Hasbulla? Why is he arrested? Perth Now. Reliable source. Oh my God, there's just a bit that comes up with a picture of him with this monstrous machine gun. I don't know if we could have that on the, maybe we can blur that out. Jamie can blur that out.
Was it like a prank?
Well, no, so this is just a photo. I think he did a video a while ago with the Nelk boys and he had a bit of a machine gun. It was a shooting range, nothing bad. But so what's happened is, if you can see here in this video, you should be able to see he's hanging out of this car. They're at a wedding or they're on their way to a wedding and they're being a bit silly and he's hanging out of a car. So he's hanging out the window. The person he's with is driving a bit silly and then he swipes a car. Whoa, there it goes. Yeah. So he's being a bit silly. We're not getting too much context here from the video, but yeah, they're driving like a bit erratically. And
where were they at?
They're at a wedding wherever he lives in. Here we go. He lives in Dagestan, wherever that is. So
yeah, he's somewhere
over his neck of the woods.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's just, they might have been filming a video there was a bit of drama, so he swiped a few cars. But yeah, he's in jail apparently. So, free as Bulla.
Injuries or anything? Or just...
I don't think so. So let's have a look. Social media star, UFC representative, Hasbulla. He's got a bit to do with the UFC. 20-year-old. They call him, he's got he's 1 meter tall, okay? They're giving he's got a growth hormone deficiency. He's a legend.
Like a few of my mates.
Yeah, she shouted him out. Who are the...
Skitsy, he was just here before.
Yeah, he's, you reckon he's got that?
That's rough.
You reckon he's got that as well?
Nah, it's just... Anyway.
But, yeah, so... Yeah, I'm just getting the news as it comes in, but yeah, it looks like our boys Free Hasbulla has gone around the TikToks and the world. Everyone wants to Free Hasbulla because he's a legend. Like, there's
well,
Free Hasbulla. Let me see if I can pull up this video of him driving the car and they almost throw him out of the window. This is from a previous video it's fantastic.
So it's probably a skit, we're thinking.
I'm guessing so. I'm sure they were filming for something, but yeah, he's number one. He's number one in the world. Why wouldn't he? Hasbulla car. Let's go. Hasbulla car. If that comes up, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could. If I could send that over to you. Let's see. I've copied that, so I should be able to send that over to you from all reports. Let's have a look here. I've pressed copy, so you should be able to go. Boom, YouTube. Yeah, this could work for us. So yes. So check that out.
You've sent that across to me, and I'm going to have a watch, and I can really just comment on it.
And hopefully by next week we'll have a better setup where everything works smoothly. Old Jimmy Bob over there can really sort us out.
So what is he in a car with?
Well, he's just roaming around with the boys, just having a bit of fun. This is the kind of stuff the boys get up to.
So he's just, that's good stuff. So I guess if you're listening to the podcast at the moment, that you're not getting much, but if you're watching on YouTube, you're having a good time. So Hasbulla's just having a great time in the car, isn't he? Oh, they've put his head out the window.
Did they throw him out at the end? Yeah.
So maybe they were just having a bit of a mess around, but that's what happens. A bit of fun. Some pranks go too far, but it's all fun and games.
It's all fun and games.
No one gets hurt.
But yeah, I'm a Hasbulla man. So Free Hasbulla, he's not doing anything wrong by the looks of it. I don't know the whole about, but he's caught. Everyone loves him. He's a legend. So he means well, I think. So I'm a standby Hasbulla type operator. So stand by him, get him out of jail.
Yeah, that's nice.
We love him. He's an entertainer. That's what we want.
All right. So how did we want the name? I've got a few things come up here. Do we want to roll with midweek something, or is it just kind of? So here's some stuff we've got. Out of sync.
Don't mind it. Out of sync.
Two roads. Opposites attract. Parallel passions. Rhythm games. Different strokes. Harmonious. That's not it. That's not how you say that. Harmonious rivalry. Conversations on opposite passions. But then we've got. Then I did give us 15 with like a phrase being midweek. So we've got the midweek mix up. Hump day harmonies. Midweek matchup. Midweek moods. Midweek melodies. Wednesday warriors.
Imagine we just went down the Warriors again.
I don't know if you heard me talking about that. Midweek opposites. The midweek mixer. There's a few in there.
Midweek's mixer.
Midweek
mixer. We don't really have mixers here, do we? Is that an American thing, a mixer?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that even means, to be honest. But is that what we're thinking on down the lines of a midweek thing, or is it we hump day?
I think midweek works for more reports. Midweek.
What's it going to be?
Midweek Mayhem or something like that. That's
Midweek Mania or something.
And we can do the wrestling, the walkout you said.
That makes sense with Midweek Mania.
Midweek Mania. It doesn't. There's a lot to it. Midweek Mania. Something Mania though, maybe.
Okay.
Foldsy Mania featuring Nugget. Something like that.
Mania. That's good.
But something Mania, because then we'll have your idea with the walkouts. We'll put
get
that there.
Started. Yeah, okay.
You know what? Instead of going too deep into working this out now, how about this? Well, let's film the us walking out, right? We'll pop it in now.
Yep.
Us walking out. This will be the entrance every time for this midweek one.
Yep.
We'll film it. We'll put it in now, and then when we come, and then it'll come back to us talking, and then we'll have our little card up the side that says the name, and then we can work it out. We can get Jamie to give us a name later because I think Mum gave me a call before, and she's on her way down to the studio. So if she comes in, we can ask her name too. So let's just go with cut to the entrance of the new podcast. It's going to be like this for Wednesdays, and the new name. Hopefully someone can give us a good one before it comes out tonight. Bring it up.
Yeah, that's good
So
stuff.
we're back.
That was good. So we've got the new name, which is nice. I'm loving it.
What was it?
You can see it just up here somewhere.
Yeah, good.
Am I getting a new backdrop too, or what?
Well, some more reports. You'll have a different backdrop. So something to do with I don't know. Maybe it look like Nintendo Revenge, WCW Revenge. Maybe it can look like that. Maybe it can be look like your background, bit of smoke and stuff.
Yeah, and that's maybe what are we happening this Friday?
This Friday we're going to play a game. Maybe we'll play that just to keep it tied in.
Looks like you've already got Revenge. You've been practicing.
No, that's the cartridge that came with it.
So I'm going to get a video. If you're on our socials, check TikTok later on. I'll see it's set up. I can see it from where I'm sitting right here.
I've got a roaming cam here. There we go. So if you're seeing this is our setup.
I can see. I'm watching. We've set up our podcast for Friday, ready to go, and I can see this guy's already got the 64 set up and he wants to play it on Friday because he knows he needs a bit of help. I am unstoppable on the 64, always was back in the day. Foldsy could never beat me.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do that. We don't want too much wrestling content, otherwise we'll lose 80% of the world viewers. But
gain. Whilst we're on the wrestling content, we might as well, because it's Midweek Mania, we're talking about that. I thought a part of the show could be, if you could get young Jamie to make a little segment here, so it flies up, and this is called "How Well Do We Know Each Other?"
Good.
Or how well do you know your polar opposite? Or whatever it is.
Yeah,
okay.
Tactics.
So for today's polar opposite game, what is I have to name your 3 favorite wrestlers, and you have to name my 3 favorite wrestlers.
Beautiful.
Similar to Monday, whereas we got 3 strikes each, and then they go down. So you got 3 attempts.
And we got to get top 3.
Top 3. So
smart.
I've got mine written down here.
And just for some context, not sure if we can throw anything up here. Back in the day, we used to have we used to watch wrestling. Me, Nug, and our older brother Kale. We used to love wrestling back in our day, as a lot of kids did. We grew up with 3 brothers, so we were wrestling each other, putting each other through the trampoline. We ended up getting 2 trampolines. We ended up filming it. When we went to uni, we got all of our mates together, and we had a federation called the Bounce Wrestling Federation.
BWF.
There was about 14 of us. We were diving off stuff. We could see if we can put it. People were going through Dad's garage, and it was an absolute.
It was mayhem. It was ridiculous.
It's the reason. It's the reason that when I went to uni, my $40,000 went down the tube because I'd leave uni early, get home, face paint up, and would be off to the wrestling, the Royal Rumble.
So
we had a bit of a history with wrestling, and then all right, so this makes sense. This is
because we're doing Entrance Music Wednesdays, I thought let's start off Wednesday. Favorite wrestlers, top 3.
Right,
you got 3 strikes. Do you want to guess first, or do you want to?
I want you to guess me because I've got to think about this. Yeah, so I've got to think about yours. So you guess mine first.
So you've got yours in the tracks. Okay, so I just got a couple written down. I'm gonna knock number one, no probs. I think Sting.
Yep.
What was he? What number?
Number one.
Number one.
So that's you've got that down. That's. I was a Stinger man when I was younger. Yeah, it's just I don't know why. Eventually,
we were WCW people first during that time. That was the first,
it.
and then we moved across to WWE
when we had to when they sold and
once Vinnie Mac
destroyed
watched
us.
it. Yeah, so one tick. That's good for me. Good for me.
Tick, he knows.
Now from here it could be any. I'm just a bit. So I've got my man DDP. Any luck on DDP?
Nah.
Not
Wouldn't have even
Dallas.
put him in there. Not unless he's doing some DDP
I used to
yoga.
love the Diamond Cutter.
Yeah, I don't mind Diamond, but no, he wouldn't be in the top 3. Probably in the top 500. Probably back there in the lower end somewhere.
All right, that's a strike. Well, then I had that too, so I'm in all sorts of bother.
Out. Have a think.
Yeah, I've thought my next guess was going to be Christian.
Christian? No. Where's he come into play? Is that?
I don't know. So that's 2 strikes.
I did. You know what? I did meet
love
Christian. I met him one time and he signed my book. I reckon that's where you're getting that from. I got a little. Remember that time that Batista picked you up?
Oh, Batista, yeah.
He picked you up. I wish we had that photo somewhere. That'd be a great photo to get.
But, but before he was a massive movie star and everything. So I've 2 strikes. I'm nowhere near this.
No.
Can I get I'm going to throw out a hint. I don't need a hint.
Yeah, okay. I've got one of them. I've got one of them tattooed on my body.
You want them tattooed on your body?
Yeah, it was a regret. It's a regret. It's on the back of my thigh. You haven't really probably seen it that much. It's just the outline because it hurt too much, and it's a regret. It's like a skull version of him. It's a mess. It's a mess. It was when I was young.
Not HBK, is it?
Nah, it's not.
Oh, man, that's 3.
That was Billy Gunn.
Oh, that's right.
Badass Billy
Christian,
Gunn.
That's where I got. Yeah, Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn, and then Kane was third for full reports.
Right.
Remember? Yeah, I was a Kane man. For some reason, I liked all the masked guys.
Yeah.
I was a bit. I was a teenage kid. I was all over shit.
Oh, that was a bad. So I do not know you and your wrestling.
I reckon if I ask Lizzie, Mum, when she gets here, she might know me more than you then,
that
son.
Was a disaster.
Because, all right, let me give 3. I'm going to go.
You had time to have a
Rey Mysterio.
There. You know what? I was just thinking, as you said about the mask, man, I didn't have him down, but
didn't have him in there.
He's probably now I think about it, back in the day he would have been.
Nah, that's right. Yeah, well, no, if it wasn't in there, I'm going to go The Rock then.
Right, yep, number 2.
The Rock. Number 2.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be Steve Austin, number 1.
Nah.
No.
This is obvious. This is always.
So The Rock, number 2.
Yeah.
Always number 1. We all liked him, or just you?
Oh, I think everyone likes him. To be honest, one is back. I went real back WCW days.
Yeah,
and that's a pretty. I'm giving you some good hints here. That's a real obvious one.
Oh, and Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah. That's 2.
That's obvious. And then the top one, I thought you'd know. Like, we all love this guy. I'm pretty sure.
We got how many strikes have I got?
You've had 2 strikes. This is it. Do it.
1 strike. Ray, Stone Cold. No,
yeah.
1 strike. All right. Okay. Yeah, I thought this would be easier. And you want to give me any hint, like of a whereabouts or?
Oh, he's WWE. I'll give you that.
Yeah, always.
I don't think he was never WCW.
Okay.
But he has ventured since.
Bret Hart.
I just said never WCW. That's a terrible guess. Oh, goodness me. Is this guy?
Oh, Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. You knew.
Yeah.
Swanton.
I thought they've erased Jeff from most of the history books these days after he's had his 15th DUI.
Nah, he's still going strong.
We
he's
love
back
Jeff
on
Hardy.
AEW.
Shout out if you want to call in, Jeffy. We love you. Jeff and Matt.
So not bad.
Hardy
I thought
brothers.
I only came with that about 3 minutes ago.
As I said the other day, if this was the royal family, you'd be Will, I'd be Harry. If we're the Hardy brothers, you'd be Matt, I'd be Jeff. That's just version 1, you reckon? Yeah. So
Didn't
okay.
Matt win champ? Was he? Oh no, was that Jeff? Jeff got champ, did he? Can't remember now.
I think Jeff was a champ at one point, but yeah, who knows these days? We're a bit out of touch with the wrestling world, but doesn't mean that we can't have a nice entrance and a
for sure.
Well, do you reckon we'll lose a few viewers by having like a wrestling backdrop? Doesn't have to be a wrestling backdrop. It can be
Nah.
like an entrance stage with smoke and like
Yeah,
a bit more, whatever the name works out to be.
For sure. So,
All right, that's pretty good then. I don't mind that.
yeah, I was just that's a new little segment on Wednesdays. So there we go. That's all I had for today. So you're carrying the rest of the show.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Well, you know what I did have, but I didn't have time to set it up. So we'll do it next week. I had like a tier list. We can make a tier list once we get this thing sorted with our computers.
Yeah,
we'll have the tier list. I was gonna you can do anything. So then we can put on the favorite shows. Have 15 things on the bottom, and then put our favorite shows where they should be. And talk about, Friends, That 70s Show, Blue Healers.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
Whatever goes. So that'll be next week because I can't get it sorted. And old mate, he's not here.
Mate. He's never here. Never.
So all right. Well,
can I actually ask how the logo's tracking? I've been hearing it's coming for a while.
Yeah, it's it's coming along. I think by Friday it'll be there.
Okay, nice.
She sent me a few things. We're getting them coloured up. I think it'll be there. Nice little logo, and we'll see how the logo sticks. It can be their first official logo, and then we'll see. Maybe it needs to.
Might be an upgrade, but it was looking. I know you sent me the black and white thing. It looked not bad.
Yeah, so I'm starting to get some colour through. This is the last one, but I've got to change a few things. So let's see if you can.
Oh, why don't? Well, you're gonna be able to put that on your. You can just put it up next year. On the pod, like you normally do with the videos. You want to sing it down my way?
Yeah. Just have a look.
Send it across.
Have a look at that. I think it's starting to come now. I want your guy to have a bit more colour to him. So obviously like the purple, because you got in the Lakers style. I want you to have the purple hat, the purple wheels, and then my guy just needs a tiny little few things changed. But I think it's hard to tell because it'll have the logo around it. You know what I mean? Like I said, it'll have the polar opposites intertwined, so it more looks like a logo. It looks a bit suspect, just the two boys sitting on their own. But,
here you go. It's through. Is that it? Oh, goodness me.
Which I quite don't. I don't mind it. I think
it's not bad at all. Actually,
it gives a kind of representation of the
lads.
I might put them together a bit closer. And then put the polar opposites in there. But we'll see how it goes. But I think that's a good little start because then we might be able to make it in a circle. Color down one side so it just all looks like different polar
nice.
opposite.
That's
we'll see how we go. But Friday we'll have it sorted, I reckon. So
sweet. And do you have any?
It.
I'm hearing from Jamie that you've been behind the scenes, off camera, behind my back, talking about me getting too far away from the.
Oh, the mic. Yeah. He's not happy. So,
not him. I heard it was you.
Well, I'm not happy. Well, when I was watching these back just to make sure, see what kind of backdrops he's given us, it seems like you were like, at some points this way, and then the audio starts to get, and then you come real close, and then he's back there trying to work out, and then it peaks off and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think the etiquette is just like around here.
Yeah, about
you can move and stuff. You just got to kind of move.
Okay, I get
it. I'm pretty sure.
Only 2 episodes in. We'll be.
To be honest, in all reports, and obviously we can't afford this yet because we got no sponsors. But these aren't the best mics for podcasting.
Oh, nah.
These are. I think they're better for like
they look
music
good,
recording and stuff like that. They look good, but I think if you watch the big dogs, they've got like the real pointy mics. With a bit of foam on there, so you can go wild and it doesn't like pop and stuff like that. But who cares? We're
good start. We're looking good.
We're a video podcast.
Yeah, we're video.
If the audio's back here, what are you gonna do?
So okay. So just a bit of I'll move around with it.
That's all right. That's it. You learn over time, don't you?
Nah, for sure. So you're carrying this this Wednesday potty. So what else we got on the books over there?
All right. Now, this is a big drama that's going on in the world, all right? And it's everyone's talking about it. I don't like, and you know what? I don't like people. They shouldn't be. You should never shame people for looks or anything like that. Because obviously, look at me. I'm just an absolute mess of a human. I look like an absolute idiot. But are you allowed to say idiot these days?
Yeah, for sure. It'll beep it
out. But have a look at this. I'm going to copy this. Come on, baby. It comes straight up when you write it. So, sausage fingers, right? Right. Actually, you can type this in. Type it in.
I'll type it in on my
Type in
side.
sausage fingers king.
Sausage.
So the king, this thing's going around the world right now. The king, everyone's talking about his fingers. So have a
well, they're talking about his fingers.
Pull up, something.
His swollen hands been a topic of conversation for years.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
They must have.
So people are,
It's trending.
It is trending, yeah. So if you have a look, something's going on with his fingers.
Are you on Forbes? Which one are you on?
I'm just going to the images.
Oh, images.
So if you pull up images, you get a bit of everything. But everyone's talking about his fingers for some reason. So I've just come across this when I was looking up the news. Everyone was talking about his fingers, which I think is a bit rough. You can't be, what? Look at this one here. He's sucking down a frothy. He's not.
Yeah, you can't. To be honest, like
a bit rough, but
King
Charles sausage fingers. I mean,
there's an image of people of vape loving royal fans that can now suck on a sausage finger vape.
What the hell?
Oh, that is hilarious.
That's huge.
But look at the guy's got a. If you wear,
actually, I've seen this. So that's it is. It's got his ring and everything.
Yeah, honestly though, if you're wearing
that's crazy.
Because he's obviously got the swollen fingers, and I wouldn't be wearing a ring if that ring can't be comfortable on those sausage fingers right there. No way in hell. So what the hell's going on there? But you don't want to shame people for their sausage fingers. I'm sure I wonder what it is. It might be like blood flow or who knows, but goodness me, they are some sausage boys. I guess why that's trading though. I can imagine why. I might get you some sausage finger vapes for your birthday, even though you don't vape.
Sausage finger vapes. Yeah, I can't believe it. So everyone's talking about it. Yeah, I don't like to shame people like that. That's a bit rough, but that's news though.
Yeah, it's news. That's what's trending. They'll get us
better be talking, about sausage fingers than, some of the other stuff that's going on in the world. So sausage fingers probably not. Oh yeah, not that. And there's a lot of stuff going on. Actually, in America, we won't go too deep into this too either because it gets a bit political. But everyone's saying that there's like a weird thing for Aussies to go over to America now.
Why?
It's like if you look up, I wish I had more context, but it's like
you headline reading again.
Usually, like if you want to travel to
America,
like Egypt or something.
Yep.
I think now it's okay, Egypt. There's usually like a red disclaimer saying, "Don't travel here. It's not safe."
Yeah.
And I think America's slipped into that now.
Nah, I couldn't.
Telling you,
that's gonna be half our fan base, mate. So
I know. Well, I don't know why because we love America and when we go there all the time, and our brother and
all
mum
the time.
Well, I've been there four times.
That's your frequent holiday when you got enough cash.
Yeah. You've been there a few times.
Yeah, but just all the time. Suggest you.
Well, once the podcast takes off, we'll film it over there.
We'll get a few guests.
But so that's a bit of a weird one. Someone sent me. We'll wait until we get the full info on it before we chat about it. But yeah, I reckon it slipped into the red zone.
I've still got sausage.
Scary, and Lizzie was just over there. So when she gets here, if she wants to jump on, we'll ask her if she saw any dramas over there. But we love our American fans. Get us over there. Give us a like.
American fans.
We'd love to come and watch the
basketball,
the NFL. I'm more of an NFL boy, but the basketball, I guess you can.
No, well, by the time we build it up, it'll be build NFL the potty season. Up. It'll be NFL season. We'll
Super Bowl. Get a ticket to the game.
Get a ticket
to
a few
the guests. Game. We need to get the big guests on.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Okay, so what else we got? Let's have.
Well, I just want to go. I know you kind of won the first game of the Foldsy versus Nug. What was the basketball shooting? But what happened in the second game? Do you want to talk the audience through what happened and how you went?
Oh, okay. Second game was putting competition.
Yeah.
Which we can bring up.
I'll bring this up now.
Yeah, so bring it up.
How'd you go?
What?
Ready?
I can't even remember now. When was that? Yesterday. I lost.
Oh, I'll turn it. We're on now. So here it is. It's just the putting comp. So I started off, and as always, straight in the gun barrel straight. So I thought that was it, but you got a rebuttal, obviously, because you hadn't had a shot yet.
Yep, definitely.
And then you just somehow went straight down the guts and hit it in as well. So you were quite happy with that. Then we both had a couple of shots that were relatively close. As you can see there, I've just lipped out of the edge there. Then you've gun barreled one. It's gone in, but it went over the top, which was tough. Then we both had kind of near misses. Your one was a bit further away than mine. And then finally, I've stepped up to the plate, read the line, bit of right to left action there. Pretty happy with that. But then obviously you get another rebuttal. see if you can kind of finish off. If you got that clutch gene, looks close, but not close enough. I'm winning 1-1. Big fella's off the goods. He's cracked him there. He's kicked the thing over. Off he goes. Gets the goods. I was quite hungry, so
yeah, by the time this podcast comes on, that'll be up online, and we'll game 2. Yeah, so that was game 2. So what the scores evened up by this point, haven't it? So
redemption.
1-1.
Yep, 1-1 now.
So then what do we? The next one will be final one for the Guzzies.
Yeah.
And then we'll
for the Guzzi champion.
The Guzzi Championship.
And if anyone knows anyone that works at Guzman high up, I know we've only got 12 followers on TikTok, but if we can,
I think we dropped back to 11. Someone scrapped us, I reckon. Someone's not happy with it.
A fake follow.
Yeah.
But if we can, a little, all we probably need is about a $2,000 gift card for the year.
For sure.
That'll have us for a couple of weeks.
I think if we get a Guzzi every single day of the week, I don't think 2,000's going too far, to be honest.
Platinum. We're going to be platinum members there shortly. But
a few of the people down at our local Guzzies actually don't mind us these days. They give us out a few free coffees here and there and a few cheap Guzzi hits because we come through every day. So shout out Guzman and Gozmez. We love them.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
no, that was handy. Yeah, so it was good. It was good to be back in the winners circle after.
That was a good Guzzies too, was it?
Yeah, it was actually. It was quite nice. Obviously, anything that comes for free tastes better. So that one was way better than the previous day where I had to pay for it. So
yep.
Moving on.
I've got one actually I wouldn't mind talking about. This one's so in Melbourne. There's this venue, right, for people out there, rock and rollers, a few musos. There's this place called the Tote, right? It's on the corner in Collingwood, whatever street it is. Okay. There's some dramas, right? So the Tote is this old school pub. It's been around forever. And the owners are trying to sell it, right? And ideally, what all these places do is they sell it. They're trying to, obviously, they say that they want to sell it to other people who are going to keep the building.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
But obviously, the people who own stuff, like the business jobs, people, exactly. Yeah. So the big worry is we don't want to lose the Tote. How do we help? How do we buy it, right? And then there's this place in North Melbourne, near the Vic Market called Last Chance Rock and Roll. It's a pub, great late night pub. If you get kicked out of Cherry Bar and stuff like that, you head down there, stay there until like 7 a.m. Yeah, full kick on jobs,
weekend warrior type stuff,
real weekend warrior type stuff. So they're awesome down there. They're always great peeps who own it and stuff like that. So they want to buy it, right? But obviously it's worth. But $6 million, I think the problem was they needed to get $6 million. $6 million to get it, right?
The Rockers need $6 million.
The Rockers need $6 million, right? So the idea was that I think their idea, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've got $3 million to put towards it, and then they started a trust, a GoFundMe kind of thing where it goes into a trust. Okay. So and everyone donates, right? So they started off the campaign to save the Tote, slowly built up, and it was like kind of like it's a long shot because they have to raise $3 million.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And it was in like a month or something like that, maybe a bit longer. And they ended up somehow like just people would donate and everyone's donating. Everyone's like really wants to save the Tote. And they get the $3 million.
They made it.
They make it. So I reckon it was Friday night. I was watching it all happen. They get it. They have I'm pretty sure someone posted a video of them, people celebrating like that because they had a live counter and they were putting in the hard yards. They were getting all the musos, local musos and all these even famous musos to. My camera keeps getting lower and lower. I'm gonna end up down here. Where is that guy? They've smashed it. Everyone's celebrating. How are you going? The Tote's saved. They've got their 3,000, the $3 million, and then the Tote write this massive spiel on Facebook, pretty much saying, so great that they've raised this money. Awesome. However, it's actually worth 6.7 or something. So they're pretty much saying, you're not getting it now. We're still in negotiation. I don't know if they're in negotiations. Who are the investors? Yeah. I'm guessing they've in the background. They're just like, we don't give a shit about this live music. Yeah, we just want to
already sold it.
They want these apartments to bang up. Yeah, they might have already sold it. Who knows, right? So big dramas going on over the weekend. And for little local, not little, but it's all over TikTok and stuff. Usually local news, to do with rock and roll pubs and stuff.
Doesn't make it.
Wouldn't be a thing on TikTok, but it's all over TikTok. It's massive news. So
what's the update?
Everyone's hating them. They're the most we don't like spit and hate here in this world, but people are not happy with the owners of this tote place.
So
they're not
any
happy.
updates since then? What?
No, I'm not sure. I think
You've done all that research and you haven't got to the end result. Oh, well, Friday on the bean bags. I want to hear. That's your job.
It is.
On
yeah.
the bean bags.
So we're gonna keep them. Let me just make sure. But people aren't happy with them. Everyone's writing on it apparently we don't like to cause speculations, but people aren't happy with them. Everyone's like saying they're the most hated people in the West.
It sounds like this is what it sounds like, and they've put it up for sale. They're already speaking to someone about, and it's apartment jobs. They've already got someone that's committed. Then they've sent out to the people
and they've seen this thing building up.
We'd love to.
That's going to save the life.
We'd love to save it, but really they're like, no, we just want our cash.
100%.
And then they've seen this oh god, they've raised $6 million. No, it's now worth more. But even so, if it's worth more, if they raise $6 million, sure they can raise another 700,000.
Well, that's they did have a timeline on it, so I'm not sure if that was the problem or whatever. But
sounds like it's already been sold.
If I'm getting the updates here, I should have looked at this beforehand, but it looks like they're still saying the last chance. Leanne and Shane, who run the last chance, it looks like they're saying we're 100% confident they'll make this deal happen somehow or another. So hopefully it's still in the cards.
The tote's been saved.
Hopefully, yeah. That's people. Everyone's saying keep calm.
I want you to go out on the limb now. Has the tote been saved?
It's saved. Imagine on Friday, it's just it's apartments already.
The fastest.
But good on our last chance for doing that because rock and roll places, they're the best. These dirty rock and roll places, and if you get rid of them, we're all. It all dies. So.
Yeah, they're the best. These dirty rock and roll places.
Well, it's a whole different world in there. Like if you don't want to go to a nightclub and have a bit of a dance to hardcore slammers, you might just want to listen to a bit of rock and roll, sit back with a few pints, and
for sure,
do some
I agree,
questionable stuff. So that's that. So that's a pretty good one. I thought that was pretty good business news.
I did like that.
Stuff like that. You happy with that?
The heat. Yeah.
Yeah, I've written a few things down.
So far, so good because I was worried after Monday, the Monday Warriors. What do we call them again? Weekend Warriors. That you said you were going to come with stuff, and you had two things, and one of them was high that we couldn't talk about, and the other one was Royals. The Royals was good.
Royals. Well, now we got the sausage fingers.
Sausage fingers, yeah. Maybe we should make sausage fingers t-shirts and sell them to the fans.
Maybe sausage fingers. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the fingers, but he might just drink a lot of frothies. Maybe I think that happens. That's just old age.
Yeah.
Well, we've been through a fair bit, but yeah, I've got this thing here. It would have worked out well. This would have worked out well if we could send over and have this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screen recording on. And you can do the same if you can on your phone. Yep. And I'm going to start sending you over some stuff. So we're going to call this segment, if our boy can write up a little thing like you had before. What was your pop-up?
Mine was
the questions.
Yeah.
This one pop-up's called TikTok News.
Oh, I like that, TikTok News.
But it's not really news, but it's just TikTok videos that we've got.
Like trending TikTok videos, or is it just like more news stuff?
Just news, that you knew that were compiled.
What's happening in Tiki? I like that. Good for the shorts as well for us.
Yeah, so
you're going to shoot that through, or
yeah, we're rolling here. So let's have a squiz here. So
just waiting for it to.
I'm not much for TikTok, but I've got the dial to send through a few things. She's on TikTok a lot, so she can send through the news that she likes. So this is first out of the gate. She sent me this when I asked for news. Hang on, so let's go through them here.
Number one.
So number one out of the gates, when I asked her to give us some news, she's hit us with this, which is not really news, but it's quite funny. So see if that comes through to you, maybe mute it for now. This one.
Yep.
So we've got our girl here, the garbage truck. Garbage truck tosses a woman off a bench. Boom, out of the gates.
Hang on. Oh no!
So she's hit me with that first.
Oh, that's
not
good.
really news to start with, but
so more just like just what's happening on TikTok. But yeah,
but news is news. So obviously we've got this.
That's quite funny. That one.
Well, where news as news can be, we don't want to go too deep into things, but this is a good one because everyone's talking about this one. You might be able to give us your take on this one because this is a bit sports related down your alley.
Garbage truck tosses woman from bench. That is quality stuff. That is actually
so try this one out for you.
Do I need sound on this one? Or?
You can have sound. Yeah, I think that'll be fine for more reports. So you've seen that? Have you seen this video? I'm not sure who that player is, but
that's Matt Rowley. Plays for the. Oh, what is he doing?
Yeah. So you haven't seen this? Yeah, this is everywhere.
Yeah, okay. That's
And then he eats it at the end there.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure what he's doing. Getting in touch with.
Yeah, so as the sports guy, I can take you through what's happening there.
Yeah.
Nah, I've got no idea what he's probably doing. It's probably some sort of like, kind of grounding or earthing or something along those lines.
Yeah, just to
connecting with the nature or
for sure,
whatever he's doing there. But eating the grass on a footy field.
You ever do that back in your day? You played. How many games did you play for?
Locally,
the Moors?
Yeah. A few, but not. I maybe like unintentionally, like my head splattered on the ground and I ate some grass with a few head knocks, but I never intentionally probably put the grass into my mouth. I'm not sure what is going on there. He's quite a good player though. He plays for the Gold Coast. He's quite a good player, so I guess it's working.
We're not sure. But nothing you've done in your time. You haven't eaten the grass on.
Maybe he's on the nature diet. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's all.
All right, now you've been sent another one. Here we go. We're flying now.
This is quite a good segment you've got going.
You like this? So we've got this one I really liked because obviously women these days, not the women these days, but when you're in a relationship, they're always like eventually looking for a kid. And
Robert De Niro one.
This is a good one about a kid because they like. I would say, I want a kid this age, and the male's always later, the women always seem to and that, which is fair enough. Their clocks ticking over. But then the bloke's like, I'd rather be, give me like 5 more years on the fruffies, that kind of stuff. So have a look at this one. De Niro.
I'm going to play it with sounds. Had his
7th child at the age of 79. The Oscar-winning actor did not reveal the identity of the baby mama, but it is suspected to be martial arts instructor Tiffany Chen as she appeared pregnant.
That's probably all you need to watch, really. So 79, De Niro,
7th child,
one of the best actors of all time. He's 79. He's had his 7th child. What are your thoughts on that?
The Theo Von Sitch.
Yeah, that is Theo Von. That is.
Not ideal. I wouldn't.
Bit tough for the kid, you reckon?
Yeah, because but
if your dad's De Niro, though, you got a lot of stuff to watch back on. You see your dad grow up, from his years doing all the movies.
Yeah, but 79. That's.
How does you wouldn't think at that age that one would get through to the keepers at
working.
that age?
He must be fit and healthy.
He must be very fit and healthy.
So,
boy.
I don't know. You might get 15 years out of him, but he's not going outside with you and kicking the footy or throwing the baseball.
Which people always say that same thing. Yeah, what happens when you're this and you can't kick the footy? It's like there's more things. You're throwing that. Everyone's always like, you want to throw the ball to your kid. It's like, come on. But I do agree. It's late.
Well, you can't even
respect.
Imagine I'm a young 30 and 31, and changed to nappy. My back's
that's true. I respect that.
At 79, I'm actually.
So you're not happy? No, this is good because on all our little handles and stuff, it says two brothers with conflicting opinions. It says very different opinions, and most of our opinions so far have been pretty similar. So let's go with the fact that you think it's no good. I think. Shout out De Niro, legend. Keep putting those swimmers through. We love it. De Niro, rock and roll.
Oh, this is good stuff. Any more tickies? That was good.
We got a few.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to weave through a few of them because a lot of them she'd sent through.
This has probably been your best segment.
Was like the garbage truck one. We can't have too many people getting hit by things. And stuff. Actually, she sent me one the other day. Let me see if this one comes. This is a bit of a nice one.
I really like the
there was this segment. One. There was one about the American situation that we're not supposed to be going over there, or they recommend against it, but we don't want to get too deep down that. That one. All right, let's see if this one pops up. There was this bloke in Fitzroy. Here we go. Oh, no, it's that one. Let's see if we can hit it. Here it is. Okay, this is breaking news. This is breaking news from somewhere in Melbourne. This is going on right now. If you don't live in Victoria, check that out.
All right, yep. Here we go. Hang on. Oh, the guy's knocked it over. What has he done?
That's it. That's
One more time. Oh!
So that's just that's just Melbourne. I've never seen that happen in Melbourne. So I don't know, people get angry sometimes, but there was no need for that, was there? I don't know what the bloke's doing with the long card or whatever, but
there's just a whole lot of interesting things going on there.
Yeah, unnecessary.
So many different. There's like 4 bikes, a couple of like chairs.
Yeah, it was weird, but Australia, people know us as the very, we're good people down here. We're chill. We don't need to be doing that, do we?
Nah,
I reckon the bloke kicking's in the wrong. Put him in the bin, that bloke. You're no good. Don't be kicking people.
Like, it's bizarre, but it's
bizarre
funny.
that the guy's doing that big cart thing, but that's great. That's even better. Like, why wouldn't you?
Unless my man's, he wasn't happy.
All right, now this one's for you too. This is reference to your, the other day we were talking about Ed Sheeran, and then you brought up the classic.
Piggy bank?
No, the one about, remember the old comedians who did the da-da-da-da? Remember the comedians who did the 4-chord?
Oh, yeah.
Have a look. So someone's brought that back into fruition, whatever that word is, and everyone's made a meme out of it.
What's that? Oh,
You see that?
Yeah.
You can probably fast forward to the end if you want.
Oh, I butchered it. Yeah, this is good. I remember seeing this years ago.
So yeah, this is what Edward Sheeran was doing at in court, playing his things. So just thought I'd show you that.
And it's great to see because he said he's going to quit music and if he was out of there. So
that's it. But we've been through that. So all right, that's probably enough for that news for the segment. So end it off. Throw that card back up. TikTok news.
That was quite good. I didn't think you had
that?
it in you, but you've really redeemed yourself, and that's why this new day, which is called.
We'll see what he's got back there. Hopefully, so what he does is he sits back there on the monitors, tries to get the levels right for us, your levels in particular, and hopefully he's whipping something up on Photoshop now, and he's got a name for us.
I can imagine it'd be quite good. I want to just touch on the basketball as per usual. It's an everyday thing.
Yeah, who was playing today?
Oh, I want to talk about the Lakers.
You want the Lakers?
Yesterday.
Go the Lakers
boy.
Again.
So unbelievable scenes. I thought we were dust. We were sitting down there. I'd just been brought in my Guzman Gomez yesterday after you lost the putting comp, which was quite good. So, obviously I was already happy. And then Lakers down about 12 points, 14 points, or whatever it was, looked a bit dicey. And then Lonnie Walker, the fourth. How was Lonnie Walker the fourth? 15 points in the last quarter. Unbelievable scenes. What were your thoughts?
Even I saw Lonnie. Yeah, I liked Lonnie Walker. I didn't know who he was. I asked you who he was, and then I was like, this bloke's unbelievable. Take Bron off. Put Lonnie Walker the fourth on.
Take Bron off. Don't be like that. Lonnie Walker the fourth. Unbelievable scenes. 15 points in the last quarter. Was doing it all. Defending, hitting threes, layups, assists, you name it. Lonnie Walker the fourth was doing it. Crazy stuff. Steph was huge, but the last minute or minute and a half, Steph kind of, or just the whole Warriors team kind of, just a bad run for the Warriors that last minute, but they played well. Lakers were huge. Lebs had about 27 or 29. I think it was 27, 9 and 6. 20th year. They're up 3-1. Anthony Davis, best defensive player of the team. We're going to go to the conference finals, baby. One more win, although it's going to be the toughest one because we've got game 5 in Golden State tomorrow, or Thursday, whenever that comes up in Australia. Whenever you watch this, it'll be tomorrow for us now. And then we've got, hopefully we can win that. It would be nice, but most likely what's going to happen, Golden State will win that. Then we'll head home to the crib, to the Crypto.com arena, and we'll get the job done. 4-2, and then we'll move on and most likely play either play Phoenix or Nuggets. And just as we're kind of speaking right now, I might as well give you an update. Philly won today. I didn't see any of that game, but I saw they won by 15 points, which is crazy. In Boston, that's a huge win for them. What'd they win by? Sorry, they won by 12 points. And then Nuggets held at home. Game 5, they won by about 16 points there. So, yeah, it could be. I feel the the Sixers game, that's massive because now they go home to play. They go home to play a game 6. If they win, they move on. So that's huge. They've taken back home court, so that could be done next game. And I think the series, the Nuggets Suns series, I think that goes back to Suns. They'll win that one 3-3, and then we'll get the best 2 words in sport. What's that, Foldsy? This is why we're the polar. What's the best 2 words in sport? They say.
Warwick Kappa.
Game 7.
Game 7.
Warwick Kappa, he said.
Game 7.
Games, yeah, that's what they say.
So that we wanted to get to Game 7,
that's
and
what my man Bron says.
And so I think Curry probably finishes off tomorrow personally, but
We've been done.
I can, they'll finish off.
Lakers win.
No, Curry will destroy us, and you'll be done.
Did you watch any of that? I don't think he listened to any of that segment. I looked up. He was on his phone, on his computer. If they win tomorrow, they're still down 3-2.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Lakers 3-3. They have to go back home.
Okay, so they're in good pickings.
But okay, that was tough times. All right, so that's the NBA recap.
I was just spraying the person on Airtasker, getting a few things sorted. So
that's good. You're getting the work done. So. Yeah, that was the NBA recap. So pretty good recap, I think. I think it was quite engaging,
that's it.
Enthusiastic.
It was
everything
good.
You want from
that's the thing. If you can recap like that, then you can cut it up into a thingo for the TikToks and all that. So follow us on TikTok. We've made it to Wednesday, which means we've almost done a whole week's full of podcasts. So 3 potties a week. We've got competitions every other day.
Yeah,
we've got even on the weekend. We might even have a vlog that recaps the whole behind the scenes week.
Nice. There's a bit happening.
There's a lot of content coming out of someone who's got people who've got 11 subscribers. But you got to start somewhere, don't you?
I'd like to see we will put them up on the podcast on the socials, but. If you've got any comments or if you want us to talk about anything in particular,
for sure,
leave your comments. We want to
I might for the Friday one. I'll put something up on the Insta. We've got a few Instagram followers now. Not heaps, but a few. We can get some questions and while we're playing because we'll be distracted playing. I'll be dominating you in a bit of an NWO revenge or whatever game, and then we might even get because it's Mother's Day on Sunday, so we might even get a special guest. Mum to roll in and have a chat with the boys and see what she wants for Mother's Day because I'll probably have to gift her early because I'll probably have a big night on Saturday. Won't be seeing her Sunday.
Weekend Warriors.
See you later.
That's good stuff. Grateful son. That's good work.
But I think that's pretty good. I reckon that's pretty much wrapped us up. We've been going for a while now. Hey, old mate. So I think. Yeah, we may as well get this off, get this printed.
Chop it up. Make sure I get a good background. I'm pretty happy with what's come up. We'll do the wrestling entrances, which is good. I think next week we're gonna be running really, really smooth because we're gonna have all the 3 segments ready to go, and it's just gonna be start with that. I've come up with an absolute belter. I've got the question game. I've got how well do we know each other game. You've kind of given us nothing this week so far, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's been a tough week, but we're easing into it, and I think we're on track. So, thanks for watching. Unless you got anything else for us, Wednesday Madness, sign off, whatever it's called,
Mania.
We appreciate it. And leave your comments, give us a subscribe because apparently that's what people need to.
Oh yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're loving this potty.
Love it, yeah.
I love it. Okay, liking this potty. Give us on Spotify. You can leave comments now. Give us a review on YouTube. Comment, like the videos, like the shorts, share it to your friends. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn.
Deal. Facebook. We've somehow I don't know how to work out Facebook very well. We've got 0 people on Facebook. So is there a way we can work that out, or is that something we can
be better?
We're not getting much hits on Facebook, but that's all right. Everything's a learning curve. But it doesn't mean we can't still throw out some DMs to some big names and try to get them on early.
We've come out of the gates firing. I like it
for sure. So, all right, let's you end us off there.
Episode 3 in the books.
I've got a theme song. I've got one for Monday.
Weekend. Warriors.
It's pretty good though, I think. So we've got one for that. This one can be just us coming through the gates or whatever.
Yeah, maybe we get to choose our own tune on the way in.
That's true. I wonder if we can use. I think we'll get copyrighted from the get go if we come out with like an Eminem slammer or something like that. Maybe.
Spewing.
Maybe. But we'll put something together.
How about we get Johnny Pav to give us a riff live on.
That's not a bad idea.
When do they come in? Tuesdays or
Wednesdays. So Wednesdays might be right if we. Usually they'd be here around now. Actually, usually on a Wednesday he'd be around now. So maybe we can do a live one where he can play us out.
He can fly in and we can ask him to give us 2 riffs off the cuff. So he only gets 2 attempts at it, and he riffs. He just riffs.
I love that.
Sweet.
He'll be under pressure. He'll be hitting some bungers. Shout out Johnny Pav. All right, let's wrap it up, and we'll catch us on the Fridays for Foldsey's Fancy Frothy Friday. We're going to call it Foldsey's Frothy Friday because I'm the main host.
I'm the co-host. He butchered it. He butchered the slam.
All right, so what do we call it? Fancy Frothy Friday. I like that.
Fancy Frothy Friday, you reckon?
Fancy Frothy Fridays.
All right, so I'm going to dress up. I'm not dressing up too fancy or like it.
No, not too fancy. Just just something
nice.
Like instead of a t-shirt, you're wearing like a leopard print jacket or something.
Okay, I get you. Yeah. All right, well, I'll see you there.
Yeah, we'll see what we can roll, and I'll demolish you at the 64s.
Looking forward to it.
Catch you later.
See ya.